TerraNova, I just love what we're doing. This whole idea of entering into a new land, it speaks to me of this journey that we're on. And who doesn't like that? It's like, it blows me back to summer vacations and mom and dad throwing me into the station wagon back when we had those things, and jumping on the interstate and just going to some place that you'd never been before, someplace new. There is always an adventure right around the bend. That's what this season has really been about.
For us, having Camp Mania in this building here all last week really brought the vision alive.
Yeah, it was so cool seeing all those kids here and all those families here having such a great time in this building. This is going to be such a great space for all the children's ministry that we're going to have here.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
We're so excited.
TerraNova, enter the land. I am so excited to be here right now. Not only just right now, but as we come in, God has chosen me, God has chosen you. If you are here this weekend, you are meant to be here next weekend. You are meant to be here for this whole season in this church's life. That's why God has brought us here. That's why He put us in community. That's why we are sitting in these seats in this building at Los Alisos, and we're uncomfortable because God is making us uncomfortable to go forward, to move forward, and this is what it's all about. And so I'm so stoked out of this whole TerraNova thing to be sharing it with you guys, to be stretched, to be made uncomfortable. And this is what it means to enter the land. Next week, this next weekend that we're going into, it's going to be awesome because we're all going to be out of our seats, we're all going to be stretched, and we're going to be doing something new, and it's going to be for the kingdom, and it's going to look like 7 Watney built out to impact this community.
And I have to tell you, the 2 most exciting times in a church's life are, 1, when people who are far from God come to know Him in a personal way. That is probably the most exciting time in a church's life, and it's always going on. The second is when a place like this is finished out, so we can take the message of Christ to our community and better serve them.
So as we all know by now, is that TerraNova is this word for new land, and John has been using this story out of the Old Testament to kind of help us tie into it. It's the story of the Israelites moving into the land of Canaan, and it's kind of this ultimate road trip that they're on. There's all kinds of peaks and valleys that they roll through, all kinds of bumps in the road. God tells them, all right, here's the land that I promise you, but you're gonna have to fight for it. Now, I think for us, it doesn't mean that we're going to be like the Israelites and we're going to have to fight giants, with swords and spears. But I think that we're going to need to fight on our knees. I think we're going to need to go to prayer and to really lay a hold of God for what it is that each one of us are going to need to do in order for us to really take this land and to enter it and to enjoy it and to make it really all that God has intended it to be.